Harry, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Luffy was a reincarnation of All For All? I mean, but why the hell did I say All For All? No. I mean All For One. AFO. So yeah. Let me do a recap on what happened last time. Luffy. Not Luffy, mostly, what's it called? Hadashi Midoriya, or also known as All For One, has got defeated by his own son named Zuko Midoriya. And well, after that, he met death. And this is where Luffy kind of defeated a noble using what All For One's quirks. One quirk, just blowing that shit away. He got 50 million on him as a child and all that. After a while of him and Ace training and also making trouble, Luffy kind of got his bounty up to 75.5 million. So with that, of course, Luffy, after when he became 17, he decides to go and set the sea. He defeated that sea dragon by using air cannon again. And of course, when he fought against the Alvida Pirates, or whatever the hell they're called again, the fat lady again, gets her shit wrecked by Luffy. Of course, next is going to Zoro Roronoa. Still, some things happen in original canon. Luffy kind of just put his hand all the way to just jack up his hand with a bunch of quirks and punch the shit out of that person. So yeah, that was still... Morgan gets knocked the fuck out like that. So, there's where I kind of left it off, where Zoro Roronoa and Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, are going towards Orange Town. Now, Luffy is seeing that there's an island, and he doesn't know what island this is, because even though he is, well, how should I say, he's a bit smarter than original canon, because he has a lot of, how should I say, a bunch of quirks. So he got teleportation quirks, he got speed quirks, he got strength quirks, he got random different ability quirks like fire, water, this, that, and that. He also got intelligent quirks. So yeah, which allow him to be smarter than the average person. With that happening, Luffy is not dumb. He is pretty smart, but just there's still some Luffy inside him. I'm not going to change that much. Also, I forgot to mention this. Yes, he is going to be able to take what's it called, devil fruit powers away. Either by eating them and making them become a quirk, or just like grabbing someone's head and taking their quirk away. He can give it to someone else, and when the person gets it, it's automatically a quirk. It's not a devil fruit. So the person can legit just go on water, swim in water. Yeah, you get the point. They don't get any curses on them no more, because Luffy just gets rid of the curse. Now, someone else in my comments did mention about that. What about stealing what's called hawking away? Kind of. Wait. The problem is with hawking is that hawking is basically your will. You can't just take away that is. Devil fruits are powers from a fruit. But hawking is basically not many people have hawking that much. Because some people might have armament hawking, some might have authorization hawking, some might have all three of them, and that's conqueror's hawking. And mostly conqueror's hawking is the will. Authorization hawking is, well, like looking, I guess, how should I explain authorization hawking? It's like looking at the future and knowing every attack that's happening. Armament hawking is, well, putting like a kind of energy around your arm, kind of making it look like you put it into metal or something. Or you turn it into metal. Which, yeah, that's why I'm kind of iffy on that, because I'm not really wanting to make Luffy that strong enough to do it, because, I mean, he can definitely just take people as conquerors hawking and not really, because I don't want to do that. So, it's just going to be on devil fruits. Not taking hawking, okay? Because Luffy already has a very strong hawking in original canon. He doesn't need any hawking else. He doesn't need that much hawking. And also, he would not need it because he's already... Well, he can jack up his arm and quirks and punch the shit out of someone who gives a shit about them. Now, let me go back. I just wanted to explain that because... Yeah, let me go back to what if. So, of course, when Luffy and Zoro gets on the island, Luffy is looking around and tells Zoro to come along, or you can go explore, I don't know. And of course, Luffy says, don't draw attention to yourself. And Zoro said, I'm not going to draw attention to myself. So of course, he's following Luffy. Now, Luffy isn't a short kid that much, okay? He's not that short. Okay, original canon, I forgot how tall. Okay, so he was 5'7" in the original canon before the time skip, okay? So in this one, I'm gonna kind of make him like 5'9", a little bit taller. The reason why he's a little bit more taller is the fact that, all for one, he looks like a fucking tall man. He looks like a real tall man. Even though it doesn't say what his height is, I don't think so. In the anime or the manga, I don't even know. Fuck this. But yeah, it doesn't really say, but he looks like a tall man. He looks like he can, well, how should I say, I don't even know. Like, All Might's, what's it called, buff form was like 7'3". I found that out by searching it up. And All For One looks like he's a tall man. He looks like he sort of looks the same height somewhat. Not really. Well, shit, I should have looked more into that. But nah, so yeah. Of course, Luffy's gonna be a tall person. He's gonna be the same height as, well, All For One. So yeah, with that happening, Luffy's about like 5'9". Now, of course, Luffy does wear that red, what's it called, those like shorts and all that. And his like sandals, or, yeah, his sandals. Now, not sandals, it's like chanclas, okay? If you don't know what a chancla is, then you're lost. I don't know the English word, okay? You realize I'm just gonna call it a chancla. If you want to go in the comments and tell me what the fuck it is in English, go ahead, because I can't fucking remember. So, Luffy still has a red, what's it called, shirt. Of course, underneath is, well, yeah, it's just a red shirt. Well, not red shirt. Red jacket and all that. That's still the same thing. The blue shorts and his chanclas. And the straw hat, okay? Don't forget about the straw hat. But I also mentioned that his hair is white and black. Why the hell did I say white in, well, in the last video? But yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay? So yeah, white and black. Because I want, well, yeah, white and black. Because I still want Luffy's, like, hair still being black. It still looks cool like that. Well, I want it somewhat with some white on it. So having, like, highlights or white, okay? So, of course, when Zoro and Luffy are just looking around, of course, this is where they came across towards, this is where they meet Nami and the 3 pirates. And this is where Luffy, what he does is says, Zoro, don't mind, I got this. He looks at the 3 pirates and says, why, you gentlemen, why are you attacking this lady here? Nami's like, what the, a novel? The pirate says, ha, you're a noble or what? And Luffy says, no, but I can do this. Teleports right in front of him and punches one in the face. And then just hits the other 2 by just stretching his arm and just slapping them away into a wall. Now, of course, Zoro was shocked. He never actually, well, he always thought that, well, Luffy kind of can just stretch. And then he kind of saw that one time where he punched Morgan in the face, just jacking up his arms with quirks. He still doesn't question that because he doesn't care that much. Luffy said he will help him out in becoming one of the strongest, well, swordsmen. So, yeah. Nami is shocked. Nami still wants to do that whole same thing and trying to make, well, Luffy join her and all that. Luffy says, no, how about you join me, princess? Oh, no, I just, what, all for one say that? No, I'm just kidding. But Luffy just says, why don't you join me? And, of course, Nami says, no, I don't join no pirates like you. Luffy says, oh, you're on your own then. And, of course, Nami says, how about, Nami says, how about you help me out and going to look like you're captured and blah, well, not getting captured, look like to help me, what's it called, get some treasure from Buggy and his crew. So that's what they did. Because Luffy thought it would be funny, okay? Because everyone, well, not many people know about the Straw Hat. Well, I mean, everyone knows about the Straw Hat. It's just they don't know about his crew or anything. So, of course, this is where Nami does take, what's it called, him to Buggy and all that. And it still looks like he's, well, captured and all that somewhat. He can easily teleport away, easily break out, and beat the hell out of everyone. But he still meets that dog and, not the dog. So he still goes to Buggy and all. And Buggy says, ha, so you ready to help me join my crew, Nami? Nami said, yeah. And of course, everyone's celebrating, blah, blah, blah. Same thing happens in real canon. Of course, where Buggy says, shoot at this person. Also, why does he have a straw hat? Never mind. And this is where one person, one person in the crew, kind of like got his paper of like the different bounties and all that. So they can go after a low-ranking bounty or high-ranking bounty because of their buggy captain and all that. The person like opens that paper. It's basically Luffy's like bounty. 75.5 million. I hope we never meet this person. He gets a paper and then he looks at Luffy. Looks at the paper. Luffy looks at the paper. Luffy. And Buggy says, well, Nami, use the cannon, the special buggy cannon, and shoot at him. Okay, so also what Luffy's kind of trapped in is a sea stone cage. I don't know if it's made out of sea stone, but I'm gonna just say it's made out of sea stone, okay? So of course is where Buggy says, you can't escape, but this cannon is gonna blow you the hell away. Now that one guy I mentioned is just a random what's it called? I was about to say ninja. No, pirate. Just say Buggy. Captain. Buggy says, shut up. Now go, Nami. Nami's hesitating. This is where Luffy says, wow, I can't believe a captain that only has 15 million berries on you thinks you can defeat someone that's stronger than you. Buggy says, huh? You're the one trapped in there. Even if you do have a devil fruit, this is made out of sea stone. Luffy, he gives no fucks. He just breaks through the freaking sea stone cage. So Buggy goes, ah! And this is where the pirate says, not Luffy, and he like shows the paper right in front of Buggy, and Buggy says, what are you giving me the paper? Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, also known as Straw Hat, 75.5 million, looks at the paper, then looks at Luffy. Looks at the paper, look at Luffy. Buggy says, oh fuck no! Everyone just says, wait, 75.5 million. Oh shit. Yeah, Luffy's just like, oh, you saw my bounty. How you like it though? Buggy's like, oh fuck, I fucked up with someone. Don't fuck me up, don't do it. Luffy says, nah, I kind of feel like I'm gonna beat your ass 6 on a damn Sunday, okay? Don't worry. Buggy says, ha, that's what you think I am gonna do. He shoots, his, leg at Luffy. Luffy caught that shit and burns it. This is where fucking Buggy is go, my fucking leg. And everyone's like, oh shit. Everyone says, attack! They're trying to attack Luffy still. Luffy says, be gone, you weaklings. And by just that, he kind of just launched an air pressure to knock everyone away, except for Nami. He teleported right next to Nami and like grabbed it out of the way. Now, of course, this is where Nami is kind of shocked that he took out half of the Buggy, well, not half of them, almost all of them, except for the 2 lieutenants or whatever, the captain, commander, whatever the hell. The guy with the lion and the guy that kind of juggles like stuff. Fuck, I can't remember less about them. So, of course, with that happening, Buggy's like, go 2 commanders, Luffy. What he does is just like, okay. He lets go of Nami, and Nami is scared, hearing that this person just helped her, and even helped her more, has a bounty of 75.5 million. Now, of course, the 2 commanders are saying, do we have to? Buggy says, do it! This is where Luffy lifts up 2 hands and says, almighty. No, just kidding. No, but he shoots 2 air cannons, launching, kind of making a hole in one of them and launching the other person away. Luffy kind of accidentally put way too much of an air pressure in one hand and trying to just like launch him away into the sea or something. He kind of fucked up and killed one of them. And Luffy didn't care. This was the guy was he was spinning stuff, has a hole in there, and he goes, he dies. This is where Buggy said, oh fuck, I surrender, motherfucker. I surrender. Luffy says, "Oh, you do? Okay." Air cannon, blast him away into that one island. If you can remember where Nami, Luffy, and Zoro kind of went to before. Well, I mean, not before. After this, what's it called arc. But yeah, you can. I mean that green hair guy. But yeah, you can. That'll be an arc that I'm just gonna skip. But yeah. Now we go into into the town. Of course, where Zoro kind of meets a dog and all that. And Zoro in this one will actually kind of help them out, kind of, what's it called, guarding him away from like pirates and all that. And it still helps out the dog, okay? The dog was fine. Now, of course, the town people were like, "Is it safe?" The old man says, "I'm going out there." And of course, when he gets over there, he sees every pirate knocked the fuck out. And there's Luffy just talking to Nami. And Nami has a bag of money and all that. Now, Nami is still scared. She was still just standing there, and Luffy was the one to just grab all the money and give it to Nami. Like, legit, what he does is, like, he grabs all the money, puts in a bag and all that. Well, in 2 bags, separate, and kind of gets Nami, like, he moves the hands together because Nami is still frozen in fear and shocked and a lot of things. And, of course, she has her hand, like what's it called, somewhat together. And Luffy just put the bag on there. And of course, Nami is shocked. She's still like in shock, fear, and all these things. And she like looks down and sees the bag of money. And then she comes back to reality and says, "Wait, what happened? Why do I have a bag of money?" Then she turns around and sees Luffy like walking away. And this is where, what's it called? The old man says, "Hey, you with the straw hat. What happened here?" Luffy says, "Oh, you must be either the island, well, the village chief of this island, or you're a civilian here. What are you?" The old man says, "I'm the villager chief and all that." And Luffy says, "Thank God. Here's the bag of money. The bag of berry money and all that, the gold and all, okay?" Okay, and the guy was like, "Oh, wait, did you defeat Buggy and his crew?" "Yes, sir. I'm also a pirate, by the way. But I'm a good pirate, someone. I might have killed one member and the Buggy, I think it was like a commander left. I don't remember, whatever. But don't worry. I'll clean that. I'll also destroy the ship or, well, I don't know what you want to do with the ship." The old man says, it does give us bad memories." Luffy says, "I can destroy some things from the ship. I don't know if you're going to use it or anything, but I can either leave it there or blow it up." The old man says, "Okay, where's Buggy and his crew?" Buggy and his crew, well, some of the pirates are still knocked out there, like lower rankers. And Buggy, I launched him very far away. I blasted him across the fucking sea. I don't know where he landed at. The old man was like, "Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank God those damn pirates, but not you. You are a good-hearted pirate, I guess." And Luffy says, "You can call me a bastard. I can care less." Have you seen a green mossy hair guy with 3 swords and a banana on one arm around here? The old man said, "Yes, he was at my store and all that." Because Zoro did not actually follow Luffy with what's called Nami's crazy plan and all that. And of course, when Luffy gets there, he says, "Yo, Zoro, you okay?" Zoro wakes up because yeah, he was asleep. And Zoro says, "What the hell happened?" Luffy says, "I just had fun." And Zoro says, "What about me, motherfucker?" Luffy says, "Oh, calm down. Whatever. We meet other pirates. You can do your work, okay? You can use them as what's called targets practice and all that." Zoro says, Fine. You gotta find me some pirates or marines. I don't care." So yeah, of course, this is where a bunch of people come out and says, "Village elder, what happened?" The village elder says, "We're free from the Buggy army, yeah!" Or not Buggy army, Buggy pirates. So everyone cheers and all that. They have a celebration and all that. And this is where not the elders, God, I'm thinking of Naruto too much. The citizens all says, "Who do we have to thank?" And the chief says, this pirate and his friends." And of course, they're like, pirates. And then the village chief say, wait. They're good pirates. They defeated Buggy's crew and all of them. But they kind of hesitate, and of course the village chief says, he gave me the bag of money. He looks like he's want to be friendly and all that. And of course they celebrate and they're okay with it. They're like happy and all that. They're free from someone else, so yeah. And Luffy says, how about this? He talks to the village chief, personally, like far away from the others. Except for Nami, who's actually hearing what Luffy is telling the village chief. Because Luffy is still very smart. He knows about how he's pretty high ranked in the bounty and all that. And he can actually, what's called, put territory in his like different islands and all that. Every island he conquers is now his territory, blah, blah, blah. No pirates are gonna mess with him. So he tells that to the village chief. The village chief sits down and listens to Luffy and all that. And Luffy explains that this island will probably be my territory. Since I am a very high-ranking bounty, bounty pirate and all that, which I have a bounty army that has about 75.5 million, the village chief almost had a heart attack at that. He was like, oh, okay. And of course, this is where Luffy says, but even though this is my territory, I will not harm you guys. But this is where my bounty rises up more and more. Less pirates will try to come here. Like Buggy and the others. Buggy realized how high rank bounty I had. He freaked out and almost tried to run away like a little bitch. He says, And this is where Luffy says, you don't gotta agree to it. You don't really need to. I'm not forcing it. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you so less pirates can hurt your village. The village chief says, You know what, young man? I'll do it. You this can be your territory. Since you're a nice man who actually decides to help us and give us the money back from Buggy who stole it. Luffy says, okay. I'm not gonna tax you or anything. That's all you, okay? I can care less about that. I just want to protect people and all that. From either marines, pirates, or whatever bullshit happens, okay? The village chief says, I understand. This would be now your territory. So this is where the village chief tells everyone, and everyone is okay with it. No one's having a problem. Because Luffy even says that anyone can vote for it. I don't care. You can say no. You can tell me no, that. It doesn't matter. Which everyone agrees to it. And of course, this is now Luffy's territory. They even sent a paper towards the marine that this Orange Town Island is now Luffy's territory. So yeah, Luffy has one down territory, and more on he will get more. But I will begin into the next arc. But after after I do this arc. So after Luffy says, I'm gonna have to leave. I have to go to other places. Maybe they need help and all that. I still want to become the Pirate King. So, of course, everyone is saying bye. They're kind of sad, but they're saying bye and all that to Luffy and Zoro. And this is where Nami also comes along in a separate boat. Not really a separate boat, but on the same boat that basically Luffy kind of came on and all that. So, of course, Nami is shocked to hear that Luffy has 75.5 million. That's a higher bounty than that of Arlong, the person that Nami hates, despises, and just wants to free her home island from him. And she thinks about it. Maybe she can actually use him and all that. Luffy, on the other hand, uses a quirk on telepathy. Reading minds, okay? He reads Nami's mind and hears all of this, and also hears someone in Arlong. Now, Luffy keeps that to his back of his mind because he heard that name before. Now, of course, after defeating Buggy, his bounty is gonna rise a little bit higher more, but that'll be until they go into another. Okay. Now, Luffy and Zoro and Nami kind of goes onto another island. This is where they meet Usopp, and Usopp is doing a bad lion. Luffy doesn't even need to use his quirk of lie detector. He just sees that, well, Usopp's a shit liar. So yeah, well, not shit liar. He's pretty good lying, but yeah, he's lying though. And they just ignore him, and they go towards the nearest restaurant. Usopp is trying to talk about blah 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 and this, and of course there were, well, Luffy says we gotta get our own pirate ship because I don't really want to go on that pirate ship no more. And of course Nami asks why, and Luffy says, well, that pirate ship is pretty damn small. I want a somewhat of a bigger one, since I don't want to, what's it called, I need other crewmates and all that. Of course, they're eating. This is where Usopp comes and says, how about I become the captain of pirates? This is day last and all that. So yeah, this is what Usopp does. Tell them that a rich girl in the, let's call it mansion, lives there, blah, blah, blah. She's sick. She doesn't probably need that whole boat and all that. The merry-go. Yeah, because that's what it's called. And of course, they go over there because Luffy does say that he has a way to heal her. Now, how he's actually gonna heal her is because he has multiple healing quirks, okay? All for One has took multiple of that shit. He was like, hey, I see a doctor, I see your healing quirk is pretty strong, let me just take that from you. Yeah, he took a lot of quirks, okay? So yeah, with that happening, he goes towards what's called the Nobles girl, and of course this is where they meet what's called that one butler who isn't the nice one. It's the cat guy or whatever the hell is his name. This is where Luffy looks at him and pulls out, well, what's called one of the bounties and opens it and says, you're the cat person, whatever, pirate, whatever the hell your name is. The guy says, how the hell do you know that? This is where Zoro and Nami kind of gets on guard, because when Luffy said that so casually, Usopp goes to what's called the noble girl and protects her and all that, and says, I'll protect you. And what tries to like comfort her and all that. This is where the cat pirate leader says, damn, you already found me out. How should I, who in the right mind, not right mind, how should I say? He says, how did you know? Can I know your name, pirate? Pirate, well, Luffy says, yeah. Monkey D. Luffy, also known as Straw Hat Pirate. My bounty is 75 million, and your bounty, I forgot his bounty. Okay, so his name is Kuro, and what's it called? Luffy says, your bounty is 30 million. And Kuro says, your bounty is 75.5 million. Jesus Christ, I didn't expect you to be here. Luffy says, I didn't expect myself to actually find another, well, pirate terrorizing this, well, place. Because I sure know that you are definitely a pirate, a scum of, well, the sea. And I'm not saying I'm not a scum of the sea neither. Which I blew up a novel because I gave no fucks about him. So this is where Kuro kind of gets scared because he has heard of the fact that Luffy, when he was younger, blew up a freaking ship of, well, a noble, a celestial. So he's kind of terrified of Luffy. And he has this instinct to run away. But of course, he's staying his ground. Versus Luffy says, oh, you're going to stay your ground? Let's go. Zoro, you want to try? Zoro says, why pleasure? This is where Luffy, before lets Zoro actually fight, put his hand over Zoro's head. And Zoro says, what are you doing, Luffy? Don't worry. I'm giving you something for you to be a little bit faster and stronger. And Zoro says, what do you mean? And feels this incredible power towards his power. So what Luffy gave Zoro was a quirk of speed and strength. Okay, not as that much strength or speed because he knows that Zoro might not handle enough speed quirks and enough strength quirks. Only gave him of one each. So yeah, this is where Zoro says, why do I feel faster and stronger? Luffy says, oh, that's my ability. I'm not gonna tell you anything though. Zoro says, do you not trust me that much? Luffy says, I'll tell you, but that will be on a private thing. You realize this orange hair girl is yeah, I don't trust her that much. And Nami kind of gets hurt by that because she's like, then again, yeah, I can see. And Zoro says, nah, with my captain giving me some power, I can easily kill you. Kuro says, oh really? Bring it on, Zoro, the bounty hunter Zoro, or as now you're known as a pirate. So Zoro pulls out his 3 swords, and he rushes at Kuro. Kuro was just amazed with what's it called Zoro's speed now. Zoro just slashes at what's it called Kuro, and Kuro does pull out his what's it called knives from each of his what's it called hand and all that. The knives in each hand and all, or yeah, each hand that's 3 knives and all that. And of course he tries to block what's it called Zoro's what's it called knives. Well, I mean not knives, swords. And his swords, well, when Zoro clashes with the knives breaks because Zoro does have strength, and his strength overpowers what's called the knives. Well, Kuro's own strength. Kuro was like, what the? This is where Zoro just swings with his mouth sword at Kuro. Kuro was too slow to dodge, so of course he gets slashed. He's like, damn it! Of course he's bleeding and says, I gotta leave. So of course he tries to leave, and this is where Luffy says, nah, He teleports right behind Kuro, who tries to escape. Kuro says, damn it! And Zoro says, what are you doing, Luffy? Luffy says, I'm just keeping an eye on him, okay? I can't let him escape. He's a pirate. He has 30 million. I'm not giving you that extra 5, okay? You're a little bitch. And trying to run away from my crewmate who hasn't even got a bounty on him yet. That's showing that you're a pussy right now. An actual pussy, because you are the Black Cat Pirates. You can also be called a black... Never mind. Okay, you get the point. So, this is where, what's it called? He gets angry and, tries to use his speed at Luffy and tries to kick him at the head. Luffy caught his leg and says, no. You're not fighting me, but you really are starting to piss me off. So you will not need to, you won't need this leg, right? And Kuro says, what do you mean? Luffy, what he does with his other arm, because he did grab it with his, what's called left arm, with his right arm, he, puts, how should I say? He puts, wind in his, hand, because he does know how to manipulate wind and all that because of his quirks, and just slices what's called Kuro's leg off. And Kuro screams, he's like, ah! Damn it! I should have fucking ran without had a chance. Shit. Zoro says, what, are you gonna finally finish him off because I was too slow or something? Luffy says, no. You can still just train and target. That's what I promise you. A target. And Zoro says, fine, whatever. You don't mind if I destroy this place, right? A little bit. Because my attacks are still very destructive. Luffy says, that is true. He gets Kuro and what's called Zoro. He looks at the ground and Kuro and Zoro are confused. Teleports to the ground outside because he looks through the window there. Luffy says, begin. Kuro and Zoro were like, what the fuck? Also, they felt sickness because they never felt teleporting anywhere. Now, Luffy says, begin. Zoro says, finally. So he uses a very powerful attack. I'm not going to really name out a very powerful attack because I can't remember his beginning, name attacks and all, because I'm an idiot and I forget almost all of them. So yeah, he just does the one where his swords kind of just rotate the 2 swords, and of course not put armor in Hawking. He still doesn't know that, and he rushes at Kuro and just slices him, and Kuro is now he's pretty much dead because he lost a lot of blood from the leg and also by the slashes. So Luffy says, we can collect the bounty. Zoro says, that is true. Of course, so the Black Pirate Cats also came and all that, because they thought that Kuro was actually going to tell them a lot. And when they try to get to the noble's house and all that, they see Luffy, Zoro, and their captain dead. The 2 main black cats, commander or whatever, they were like, Captain? They scream, Captain? Captain's not responding. Luffy says, more people. Zoro says, oh, that is true. Pulls back out his sword and says, let's see if they can survive last longer. Luffy said, yeah. And sees this one guy with glasses. And of course, the one guy is trying to get into like inside the what's called mansion, all that. And Luffy teleports right in front of him and says, "Oh, hello. What are you doing?" He says, "I hypnose." Just punch in the face, knock down, kill Ray. Yeah, Luffy didn't give a fuck about him. He killed the Mizan. So of course, Zoro is right now massacring the pirates and the two cats with his speed, with his own speed, and the plus quirk speed, and also his strength. Now after that little massacre, Luffy gets back up. He says, "Do you need healing? What's called noble girl or whatever?" And she says yes. And he kind of just pushes Usopp and what's called Nami out because he still doesn't trust him or anything. And he goes up to her and she says, "Are you gonna hurt me for?" Because she did hear about Luffy kind of destroying a celestial dragon for being a noble prick and all that. And Luffy says, "I'm not gonna kill you. Calm down." Of course, where Luffy starts healing her using the quirk by just touching her like in her forehead and starts healing her. Yes, healing quirk that need physical touch and all that. Okay. So yeah, with that happening, Luffy also did grab what's called her hand and starts healing her, and she's feeling much better after a while. After a while, like 30 minutes passing, yeah, she feels way better and much healthier. And she says, "Wait, the disease is gone. What was that?" Luffy says, "God, I should train more than that. God damn it. God, we need a freaking medical doctor. I don't want to do this anymore. Ah, God, I'm about to pass out." Ugh. That was an ability that can heal. Now, let me go open the door. This is where the what's called the other guy that kind of looks at Usopp and Nami and says, "Why are you at the door of the lady?" And Usopp and Nami explains that their friend somewhat friend guy is in there healing her. So of course he opens the door and sees that his lady is lady and all that, Nova and all that, whatever her fucking name was, I forgot. God damn it. Is walking around, doesn't feel sick, kind of spins around, and of course she's feeling way better, and looks at her like what's called butler and Usopp, and goes up to Usopp and hugs him, and Usopp just says, "What the? You can walk?" And she nods and she says thanks towards Luffy, the Straw Hat. Of course, the butler looks at Luffy and recognizes this is Luffy, the celestial murderer, and is shocked that he actually decided to kill a noble. So of course he kind of just says, "Ah, thank you." Luffy says, "You're welcome." Luffy says, Then he actually tells both what's called her the one that he healed, I don't remember her name, and the butler that he wants to take this place as his territory, so the pirates won't attack, since his bounty is going to keep rising because how strong he is. And of course they nodded, they're okay with it, because Luffy does explain the same thing as the elder chief about what he wants and all that, or they can do the same thing, blah blah blah. It's just his territory now, but he won't care that much about it that much. But other people, after hearing the name, his territory is basically by Luffy the Straw Hat, and since Luffy the Straw Hat has about 75.5 million, well, after this incident of Kuro and Buggy, his bounty is gonna rise up later. Now, this is where everyone is leaving, and this is where Usopp still wants to go on a cruise ship and all that. And this is where he's actually the one to draw about the Straw Hats. So yeah, that was still happening and all that. Of course, they also go on the merry-go and all that because the noble lady doesn't need it no more. So yeah. So of course, with that happening, we kind of sail on, and of course one of the papers fell down because one of those seagulls. And of course, this is where Nami reads the paper, and she is shocked because Luffy has about now 100k mil. Not hungry. Why the hell that has to say 100K? No, 100 million. Yes, he has 100 million now. So 100 million point. I'm gonna just say 7. Okay, 100 million point 7. Or wait, 100. No. 107 million. So yeah. Which Nami is shocked, and of course Zoro, he somewhat gets a fake bounty rank also. That's only like 14 million because how he defeated Kuro by himself and all. But they mostly thought it was Straw Hats. But yeah, Zoro still was like, yeah, I got finally a million. I got a bounty. It's not that high as my captain, but I should expect more of the captain being higher. So of course with that happening, this is where they're going to go find their own chef, because they need a chef or something like that. Of course, this is where they kind of meet Johnny and, what is the other name? Fuck, I can't remember. But yeah, this is where they meet Johnny and all that. Johnny says, I need a medic and all that. And that's where Nami's the one to actually, well, heal him and see that skirmish and whatever the hell is called the disease. So yeah, of course, with that happening, they go towards what's called a restaurant that's on the sea. Of course, this is where some what's called a marine ship comes and says, "Oh, you are pirates." Luffy says, "Air cannon, blast that fucking ship to smithereens." Yeah, Luffy didn't give no fucks about that. Which Nami is still shocked and amazed of what Luffy's whole what's called strength and all that. And thinking that maybe she can use him to defeat Arlong and all that. And Luffy can actually still hear her mind and all that because he still doesn't trust her that much. He can trust Usopp, because Usopp was Luffy's Shank's crewmates and all that, and how he he met Usopp's father and all. So yeah. So of course with that happening, we are going towards the restaurant. Now, when they get to the restaurant, Luffy is not a bad cook, okay? So this is where they're kind of just not bad cook, which I mean, why the fuck did I say that? No, this is where they go on there, blah blah blah, and of course this is where the some chefs kind of tell Luffy to come along, and Luffy sees. I forget the chef names. It starts with a Z. I think it's Zeref. God, I can't remember. I can't remember how to say it, and I can't remember how it is. Wait, let me think about it. Okay, so, even though he still meets Seth, the reason why he meets Seth is because, well, some people kind of recognize Luffy as, well, this person who killed a Celestial somewhat, and some people kind of get uncomfortable with him being there. Zeph kind of sees Luffy. Oh, no. What happened is, well, the guy, the Marine still shot a cannon, which Luffy uses air cannon to blow away the cannon away, which somewhat kind of hits the, the restaurant still, but still blasts what's called the ship away, the Marine ship away. This is where he meets Zeph, and Zeph just says, you are going to be a chef for blah blah blah, because you won't probably have money for this and all that. Luffy does have money, but he wants to at least try to see if he's a good chef, somewhat. So, when he goes to do some cooking and all that, because yeah, Zeph says, if you have, you're gonna do 3 steps, some steps, 3 goal, whatever thing. If you can complete these dishes and all that, you can, you'll be okay with this whole thing, and yeah, whatever. I would just cut it in half and you won't need to work that long, blah, blah, blah. Luffy says, sure, why not? So Luffy, what he does is cooks up these 3 dishes. Pretty good. Pretty damn decent. Why? Because I'm going to say All For One has stolen people's quirks that, are, good at, cooking and all that. Why not? Because I feel like he probably All For One just said, fuck it. I'll just go steal someone's quirk just to make food. Yeah. So, of course, after making that food, everyone is hungry. They all eat the food, and they're saying it's fucking delicious. And then Nami says, why are we needing to get a chef? Luffy says, cause I'm too stupid to cook half the time. This is just pure luck, okay, Nami? Shush. Zeph is amazed with what's called Luffy's cooking and all that. And so he just tells Luffy that he doesn't need to cook for that long or blah blah blah. And amazed with the cooking, that's actually pretty damn good. And instead of like deciding to make him pay half, he just says it's now fine, but why you here? Luffy says, well, we're here to find a chef or a cook and all that. So yeah, because I want to become the pirate king and all that. Usopp kind of says, I think I have someone. But this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off. Have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato potato. Why not? I'm gonna just leave it off here. Potato. Also, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. Damn, I must have done this whatever for a while. But yeah, I'm going to do well. I'm kind of getting more motivated into doing Naruto what ifs. Somewhat. I'm still not much motivated, but I'm getting there. A little bit, maybe. Whatever. Bye bye. Potato potato.